Hello everyone, good morning.
Good morning,
Good
Sai.
morning guys, good morning everyone.
Good
Okay,
morning.
good morning. Good morning. Guys, we'll wait for 3 to 4 more minutes because other students are joining. Okay, so we'll start at 9:10 a.m. Is that fine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean only for today. Tomorrow notes exactly 9:05. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you all. Okay, guys, shall we start our class?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Good morning.
Fine. Yeah. So you know that we have created WhatsApp group, right? Are you there in the group, every one of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
No, sir, my number not added still.
Okay. Just contact admin team. They will add you in the group. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So in that WhatsApp group, I'm also part of that group. Okay. Today I'll send message. Okay. Welcome message. So that group you can use for doubts clarification, guys. Okay. So whenever you get any doubt, what you do, just take a peek and just share in the group so that I can respond to that question, or others, if you know answers, others you also can respond. Okay, so that WhatsApp group mainly we have created for doubts clarification. Got it? So when you post something, you give proper inputs. It's not like I'm getting error. What is that error? Where you are getting? We need proper inputs, right? So when you get any error, if you have any doubt, give proper inputs. So you better take a screenshot of that. You just highlight that one so that it would be easy for me or others to give answer to that error. Okay, they can address easily. So give proper inputs. Others also, if you know answer, please respond. Okay, the more doubts you clarify, the more errors you resolve, the more knowledge you get. Because these errors are very, very important. From these errors and these doubts only we learn many things. These errors could be tomorrow's important interview questions. In interview, they will ask the one question, that is, what are the errors that you got? How did you troubleshoot? Okay, for that, at least you should have some errors, right? To answer to that question, correct or not? Okay, so that's why feel free to post your doubts in the group. Okay, others, please respond. Be active in the group. Okay, fine. Okay, so have you created your AWS accounts, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What's your name? Thomas. Yeah, I have created AWS account, but I could not launch any service. I got an error while opening this service. Okay. Yeah, these kind of things. You got an error, right? Just share, take a peek and share in the group. So for that only we have created WhatsApp group. Okay, fine. See guys, when you fine, that anyways I'll explain later. Okay, fine. So let's start our class, and yeah, all your doubts will be clarified at the end of class. Okay. Let's start our class. See, in our previous class, we were trying to understand how to launch Windows instance. How to launch Windows instance. And today's class, we are going to see how to launch Linux instance. Okay, Linux part. Okay. What is this? Attach it to this side. So today we are going to see how to launch Linux instance. So see, what is the difference between Windows and Linux? Simple difference is different operating system. Correct or not? Okay. So for Windows, to launch Windows, you need to take Windows operating system. If it is Linux, you have to take Linux operating system. That is a simple difference. Apart from that, CPU cores, RAM, hard disk, everything is same, almost same, right? Okay, with few differences are there. Those we are going to see today. Okay, fine. So today we'll see Linux server, tomorrow web server, then load balancer, then auto scaling. That is how we are going to learn. Okay, fine. Aman, are you there? Aman, Aman, hey, please respond to me. Aman, are you there? Aman Kumar? Aman, मेरा आवाज आ रहा है आपको? Okay, so let's do it now. First, I'll log into my AWS account. Sign into the console. Email, enter your email ID. Give your password. अमन, yes, आपका मैसेज मैं देख रहा हूं. अमन, एक बार आप मुझसे बात कीजिए. अमन, are you there?
Sir, maybe Aman is using desktop. Maybe his mic is not working. That's the reason he is not.
That is the reason, because I'm getting continuous messages from Aman. Better I'll call you after this class. Aman, please don't send messages here.
Okay, sir. Okay.
आप अच्छा अभी ओके आप बात कर आपका माइक काम कर रहा है. अमन, प्लीज प्लीज, क्योंकि पता नहीं कोई नॉन रिलेटेड मैसेज है सब. ओके, सो आप प्लीज मैसेज टाइप मत कीजिए कुछ भी. ओके, यू आर सेंडिंग पर्सनल मैसेज प्लीज. ओके, थैंक यू. ओके, सो लेट्स रीड नाउ. You choose any region, guys. That is up to you. You can choose any region. I think yesterday also I launched a Windows instance in London region only, right? Okay. Today, okay, we'll do it in Mumbai region. Okay, let me go to Mumbai. Go to Mumbai. Okay. So in Mumbai also same. See, you don't find any differences. Pretty same. Now go to services and click on EC2. Okay, if you observe carefully, there are some key pairs. There are some, security groups. Okay. These are related to my previous classes, DevOps classes. So you can keep them, no problem at all. You won't get any bill for that. Security groups, key pairs, no. You won't get any bill. But once you finish your work, you better delete them, because unless it creates confusion, right? Click on key pairs. As you can see, there are some key pairs. In yesterday's class, we launched one Windows instance. For that, one key pair gets created, one security group gets created. Okay, so those got created in London because yesterday I did in London region. So what I'll do today, I'll clean up everything in Mumbai region. Today I'll show you how to launch Linux instance in Mumbai region. So let me select those key pairs, actions, delete, confirmation, type delete. That's okay. If you want to delete, you can delete. Otherwise, no need, no problem at all. You won't get any bill for that. Then security groups, just hit refresh. You can see 0. Go to security groups. Yeah. See, guys, you can delete all security groups except this default. You can see this default. This will be there by default. Even if you try hard, you cannot delete that security group. Okay. So better uncheck that one. Okay, unselect and actions. You can see delete. Just for confirmation, type delete. Okay. delete. That's it. Now go to dashboard again. Hit refresh. That's it. Okay. See guys, classes will be in English only. Classes will be in English only. If you get any doubt, you can ask me in Hindi. अब जब कुछ doubt, if you find any doubt, आप हिंदी में पूछ सकते हो. But classes will be in English only because in companies, everything will be in English only. You attend interviews, they will ask questions in English only. You have to respond to those questions in English only. Everything, will be in English only in companies. So you try to understand classes also in English only. If I explain in Hindi, then this won't help you in companies. Got it? Okay. So I will use simple English. Please try to understand. You can understand. I'm pretty sure. That's not a big issue. But if you get any doubt, you can ask me in Hindi also. No problem at all. Okay. Fine. No, you won't find. You go to any institution. Classes will be in English only. Remember that. Okay. Fine. So I have deleted everything. You can see only one security group that will be there by default. That's a default one. So today we are going to launch Linux instance. So scroll down, same thing as whatever we did yesterday, almost same, okay, with small changes. Here, click here, launch instance. Just click here, launch instance. So here also you can see total 7 stages. Apart from that, we have one more stage is that is the 8th stage that is related to key pairs. Okay. So let me draw one box. Linux. Total 8 stages are there. Right. Now, see, in the first step, we need to choose operating system. Okay. As you know that OS we call here AMI, Amazon Machine Image. That OS in AWS we call AMI, Amazon Machine Image. So yesterday we selected Windows OS. Today we are going to see Linux OS. You can see, you can choose any Linux, that is up to you. These are flavors of Linux. You can see Amazon Linux, Red Hat Linux, SUSE Linux, Ubuntu. These are flavors of Linux. Okay. You can choose any one, that is up to you. But when you select something, make sure that free tier eligible tag is there. Free tier eligible tag is there so that you won't get any bill. Okay, what I'll do today, I'll choose Amazon Linux. This is one of the flavors of Linux. Free tier eligibility tag is there. Fine, I'm going to select this one. Click here, select. Done. Here. Amazon Linux. Now, second step, instance configuration. You can see instance types. T2 micro. You choose Windows or Linux, CPU, RAM, hard disk, these are pretty same. You can choose whatever you want. So here I'm going to select T2 micro, where I'm getting 1 CPU core and 1 GB RAM because this is coming under free tier. This comes under T2 family. In that sub classification is T2 micro. Okay, if you choose T2 small, 1 CPU core, 2 GB RAM. T2 medium, 2 CPU core, 4 GB RAM. Like that. As I said, here maximum is 4000 GB of RAM. Correct? Let me show you. Somewhere you will find that one. If you scroll down, you can see. What is this? 128 CPU cores, 3900, around 4000 GB, right? Around, correct? Okay. So in Mumbai region, you can see around 4000 GB of RAM. Okay. But don't select those things. Okay. You will get bill. Okay. Because they are not coming under free tab, right? So select T2 micro. Now click here next. Again, I'm saying, whatever options which I'm skipping, these are related to other services. I'll be explaining all those things in our upcoming classes. Okay, clearly. Now that's it. Click here next. T2 micro. One CPU core, 1 GB of RAM. Next, third one. Number of instances. See, yesterday we selected only one instance, right? Today I'm going to select 2 instances, 2. Okay. See, simple thing is that just changing the number only. If you give 2, you will get 2 instances. If you give 200, you will get 200 instances. Whatever number you give, you will get those many instances. Okay. So I'm giving 2. If you can give 2 means you can give whatever number you want. Okay. Fine. Again, other things will be covered in upcoming classes. 2 instances. Click here next. Number of instances 2. Then 4th one, storage. If you observe carefully, yesterday for Windows instance, it was taking 30 GB, correct? But today it is Linux instance, it is taking only 8 GB only. Why? Because see here it is root drive, means it is the drive in which I have my operating system. Is it correct or not? Linux, it is consuming only 8 GB only. Why? Because Linux operating system is a lightweight operating system. Lightweight operating system. Okay. So why it is lightweight? Why it is consuming less resources? Because in Linux, you won't get any graphical thing. There won't be any graphical thing. See guys, again, you need not to learn Linux here. You must know how to launch Linux instance. You launch instance and you provide access to these DevOps engineers, Linux administrators, like that. So you must know how to launch Linux instance. In Windows, we have graphical user interface plus command line interface. Okay, whatever AWS guys they are giving. But in Linux, we don't have any graphical. We have only command line. Okay. So since we are not getting graphical user interface, that's why it is not consuming much resources. Okay. It is consuming only for command line. But for Windows, graphical also is there. That's why yesterday it took more resources. So what is this graphical interface and what is this command line interface? If you observe carefully, this is my laptop, right? This is graphical things, right? You can see all, you can see with colors, right? Colors, correct or not? These colors and all those things. The black, blue color, yellow color, white color. This is what graphical in Windows. If you want to go to command line interface, here in search tool, here you type CLI, CMD. You can see command prompt. Just click on that. This is what command prompt, command, where you can execute only commands. So here, whatever you can do through graphically, everything you can do through command line. Okay, so that means in your Windows, you have 2 choices. Either you can deal graphically or through command line. Let me just show you. Let me give you one simple example. See in command line where I am now, C:users and Acer. Under users, under Acer. The same thing I would like to go graphically. You can see in C drive, you can see users, here Acer. Correct? Fine. Now let me keep these 2 side by side. Okay, you can see here in right side I am in my command line, users and Acer. Left side here graphical, you can see C:users and Acer. Whatever I can do here in command line, everything I can do in graphical. Whatever I can do graphically, everything I can do through command line. That is up to you. For example, I would like to create one folder. So to create a folder, how to create a folder here? Generally, okay, right click here, new, correct, folder. You give any name. For example, I'm giving a name called 28. Today's date is 28, right? Today 28 AWS 1. 28 AWS-1. Correct? You can see 28 AWS 1. The same folder I want to create through command line. Okay. The same folder I want to create through command line here. Simple. Just you need to run one command. That is mkdir. Don't worry, you don't remember the command. Here focus is not on which command I'm running. Focus is all about we can do everything through command line also. For that, I'm showing one simple example. mkdir, we use that command to create folder, directory also we can call. mkdir, see here, 28 AWS-2. Okay, observe carefully. As and when I press enter, here, just below 28 AWS-1, under that, you'll find one folder also. Okay, You'll find one folder. Press enter. You can see what is this? 28 AWS 2. Correct or not? As and when I press enter, here immediately one folder got created. Right? So if I create any folder, that I can see from here also. For example, so in command line I want to see all files and folders. One simple command we have to type, that is dir. Enter. You can see all those things. You can see here. See here, AWS, which one? Yeah, 28 AWS 1, 28 AWS 2. So over here in graphically here, let me create one more folder. See here, new 28 AWS 3. I'm using 3. Remember, enter. You can see 3, right? Now that one I would like to see here also. Simple. Here you type dir again. dir. Enter. You can see 23 AWS, 28 AWS 3. That means whatever you can do here, everything you can do here also. So that's up to you. You have two choices. Okay, you have two choices. Either you manage through command line or graphical. So in Windows, you get these two by default. Both you get by default in Windows. Yesterday also, when we launched Windows instance, that time we got graphical thing. Apart from that, command line also was there. Okay, that will be there by default. Okay, but that is not the case with Linux. In Linux, you won't get any graphical. You will get only command line. I mean, in Linux also we can install graphical. Okay, in Linux also, but people, these DevOps needs Linux administrators. Okay, they are not using graphical. That's why in AWS they are not even providing graphical. Okay, so since they are providing only command line, that's why it is consuming less resources. That's why only 8 GB is enough. It's like one song is there. Song, it is MP4 for video. See here. Graphical means it's a video, it is audio. Song is same. So the song having video plus audio, it consumes more space, more size, but only audio, it consumes less space. Simple, that is the difference. So whatever Linux that we are launching here, we are getting only command line. That's why less GB. Okay. So in that 8 GB, 4 GB will be consumed for OS. Remaining 4 GB will be free. You can use, okay, for yourselves. Got it? Okay. Now coming to next one. So see here, 8 GB for root drive. Fine. Now that's it. You know that free tier is up to 30 GB. Correct? Free tier is up to 30 GB. So right now you are taking only 8 GB. If you want, you can increase this one or you can add extra drives. That is up to you. Okay. So they are giving free doesn't mean that I have to use them. No, 8 GB is enough for me. That's why I'm taking just 8 GB. Okay. Now click here next. Fine. Now, so here root drive. Root drive 8 GB. Now here you have to understand one thing, that is each instance will take 8 GB hard disk. Each instance will have 1 CPU core, 1 GB of RAM. It's not like shared one. Don't think that two instances 8 GB, that means 4 GB for one instance, 4 GB for another instance. No. Each instance will take this configuration. For example, tomorrow you are launching 200 instances. Each instance will have 8 GB hard disk. Each instance will have 1 CPU core, 1 GB RAM. That is how it is going to work. That is how it is going to work. Okay, fine. Guys, I think some, Aman, why are you disturbing the class every now and then? Aman, you want me to remove from the class? Aman, please respond. Why are you sending messages every now and then, direct messages? Repeatedly, I am saying still you are, sending that unnecessary messages. Why are you disturbing the class, Aman? If I find any one more message from your side, I don't have any other option except, removing from the class. आपको समझ में आ रहा है मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं अमन? आप क्यों बार बार मैसेज सेंड कर रहे हैं? These are last message from my side. Please, I request you again, last time. Okay? Please don't disturb the class. Don't send any messages. Fine. Okay. 8 GB, fine. Now coming to next step. Next one, tags. Adding tag. Tag means what? Giving a name to your instance, right? Okay, so right, out of 100 instances, out of 100, how can you identify, which instance you launch for which purpose? By giving different name. So here you can see, click to add a name tag. Click here, and you give whatever name that you want. I'll give my Linux. I'm giving as my Linux. Okay, fine. See, here we are launching 2 instances, correct? We are launching 2 instances. Each instance, both instances will take the same name. Observe carefully. We are launching 2, both will take the same name. Okay. So later on, we'll get an option to change the names. Here you won't get any option to give different names to different instances. No. Here you'll get only one option where you can give the name. But later on, after launching, we can change those names. Okay. So I'm giving one name, my Linux. As of now, both will take the same name. Remember that. Next. My Linux. Then coming to security groups. See, this one already we have seen yesterday, right? Security groups. Security groups. Okay. Key is just a name. By default, it will be there. Okay. Bonushree, by default, that will be there. Key means, see, name equal to so and so. This is key. This is what we call value. Okay. That will be there by default. Okay. Now coming to security group. Security group deals with ports. Already we have seen in yesterday's class, right? We have given example. These are classroom. Classroom is having both incoming and outgoing doors, entrance and exit doors. If I open entrance door, then only you can come inside my class, you can sit. If I open exit door, then only you can go outside. Just like the way classroom is having doors, entrance and exit doors. In the same manner, every instance will have both incoming as well as outgoing ports. Every instance. Okay. So that example which I have given yesterday, this is my laptop. Okay, this is Google server. Google. Okay, Google server. Now, when I type Google in my laptop, my request is going to Google server, loading the page, response is coming. That means Google server, Google company, they have open ports, entrance and exit ports, incoming and outgoing ports. Also, we can call inbound and outbound. Also, we can call ingress and egress. Okay. So, like total, how many ports are there? We have 0 to 65535. These many ports are there. Okay. Every machine will have these many ports, and each port is having both incoming as well as outgoing doors. Each port is having both entrance and exit ports. Okay. So one port is having kind of 2 doors, entrance and exit. Okay. You are opening port means you are opening both incoming port as well as outgoing port. That is the meaning. Now, as I said yesterday, all are not important. You need not remember all of them. But in that, few are very, very important. I have given the list yesterday. Those are 3389, okay, 22, 80, 443. But we can't remember these numbers. That's why we have assigned a name to these ports. Those are RDP, SSH, HTTP, HTTPS. Okay, fine. Now, RDP means remote desktop protocol. Remote desktop protocol. This is a dedicated port for Windows. But SSH is a dedicated port for Linux. SSH means secure shell. Secure shell. If you want to access Windows instance, to that Windows instance, you have to open RDP port. If you want to access Linux instance, to that, you have to open SSH port. That's a dedicated port. That means today, we are launching Linux instance where in Mumbai region, this is my laptop. It is in Pune right now. After launching this Linux instance, I need to access that instance. So for that, I need to open ports. Which port you open? That is SSH. Linux means SH. Windows means RDP. Blindly remember that. So that I can access this Linux instance. Simple. Now, see, today also, we need SH port. They are giving by default. Correct. I did not select any SH port. They are giving by default, and you can see port number is 22. So how do they know that I need SH? Because we selected Linux operating system. That's why they know that Linux means SH. Simple. Okay. Everyone in the world, they know that Linux means SSH. That's why they themselves, they're opening this port. Fine. Okay. Now this protocol, IP address, and all those things will be discussed in our network class clearly. Optionally, what you can do here, you can give any name. See here, security group name. You can give any description, that is up to you if you want. Okay, so let me give any name here. I'm giving Linux security group. Okay. Description also, you can give any description. That is also up to you. I'm giving same description. This is not mandatory. This is optional. That's why in a yesterday's class, I did not give these things. Got it? Fine. So I have opened SH port. I mean, they themselves, they are opening. Now click here, review and launch. Here, security group, SSH. Now this SSH port will be opened in both machines. Whatever configurations here we are giving, right? Those will be applicable to all machines. That is very, very important. Okay, fine. Then finally, review stage. You verify all those things, whatever you selected. Again, same like yesterday, they're giving one warning. That's fine. Your security group is open to the world. That's okay. Okay. As of now, we don't have any secure content, and later on we are going to deal with security. Later on, we'll provide multiple layers of security. That time you won't get this warning again. Okay. You verify what OS you selected, instance type, security groups, everything. If you wish to edit at this stage, yes, you can edit. You can see. Edit options, you can see, right? Okay, if you don't want to edit, everything is fine, then click here, launch, click on launch. So here, launch. Then finally, select an existing key pair or create a new key pair. So same like yesterday, we can create a new key pair and we can make use of existing key pair also. That part I'll be explaining in our upcoming classes. As of now, since we are at a beginning stages, that's why I'm going to create new key pair today also. So here, create a new key pair. And you can give whatever name, that's up to you. I'll give as 28, Linux. That's up to you, 28 Linux. Now download key pair. You can see here 28linux.pem. Key pair means that is a file having some content. That file only we call key pair. That extension is .pem. Pem means privacy enhanced mail. But you don't remember that extension. Just remember it's a file having some content. After downloading key pair, yes, now you can launch instances. Click here. See, you launched 2 instances. That's why you can see 2 IDs, 1 and 2. Okay, and scroll down and view instances. That's it. You can see total 2 instances. And one more thing, that key pair is right here. That key name we have given 28linux.pem, correct? This key pair belongs to both instances. Both. Okay, remember that. Now you can see my both instances are already, both are having same name, different IDs, same kind of configuration, right? Fine. Now let's change the name. If you want to change the name, you can see when you move your mouse, when you hover your mouse here, you can see one option you are getting, right? One symbol. Just click that. When you click that here, you can change the name. Here -1. I'm changing the name -1. Save. Here 2. Save. So like that, we can change names from here. Now these 2 instances are completely 2 different instances, having different DNS names, having different IP addresses, having different IDs. You can see Different it is. Only similarity between these two is both are having similar kind of configuration, similar kind of. Okay, that's the only similarity. Fine. Now let's try to access these instances. We'll try to access. So let's see how we are going to access. Now what I'll do, this one I'll compare with Windows. Yesterday, whatever we did, right? I'll compare this one with Windows because no, accessing process is completely different when it comes to Linux. So let me just show you. This is Windows, yesterday's class. This is Linux, today's class. Okay. Yeah, instance are nothing but servers, correct, Banushree, right? Now, yesterday, this was my Windows instance, Windows that we launched in London, Windows 2019. But today, this is my Linux instance, which I launched in Mumbai. Correct? Fine. And yesterday, this was my laptop. Pune, this is my, today, this is my laptop. Okay. Yesterday, we opened, RDP ports. But today, we opened SSH ports. Correct? Yesterday also they were giving PEM key, correct? You remember? They were giving PEM file. Today also they are giving PEM file only. Something.pem, you can see that's a PEM file. Yesterday what we did, we entered Windows instance, details like DNS name, username, password in our source laptop, correct? Like kind of taking permission, right? So what we did, we entered DNS name of my Windows instance, then username and password. See, these belong to Windows instance. So those we are entering here so that we can access our instance. Today also we are going to do the same thing, but before that, where we entered all these things, we entered all these things in one application called remote desktop connection, in which we entered. In that remote desktop connection, we got DNS name, username by default. Only thing we entered that was password, correct? Today also we are going to do something similar. That is, today also I need to enter DNS name of my Linux instance. I need to enter username of my Linux instance. And today you cannot use password. You cannot use password because password is only for Windows. If you want to access Windows, you have to use password. But if you want to access Linux, no, you can't use password. Whatever PEM file they are giving, right? The same file we use, same file. Okay, but we change the format of that file. We change the format that we are going to convert into .ppk. See, 28linux.pem that we are going to convert into 28linux.ppk. Just we are going to convert the format of that file. Format. I'll tell you why we are going to convert. I'll tell you just in a while. So yesterday where we entered all these things in remote desktop connection application, today we are going to enter all these things in one application called Putty. Putty is a tool. Putty is a tool that we use to connect Linux. See, remote desktop connection we use to connect Windows. Putty is a tool that we use to connect Linux. Just like the way remote desktop connection application supports password, Putty supports PPK file. Okay, PPK means Putty private key. Putty's private key. Putty's private key. That's the meaning. So this Putty tool supports PPK only. That's why we are converting PEM to PPK. Remote desktop connection supports only password. That's why we converted PEM to password. Now you might be having notes. Sai, Yesterday you converted to password. Today you are converting to PPK. First of all, why are they giving this PEM file? Where do we use that PEM file as it is? That I am going to explain in upcoming classes. Okay. If your source machine is Linux, destination also Linux. For example, my laptop is Linux. Destination machine also Linux. Then we use that PEM file as it is. For example, today my laptop is Windows, right? Assume that it is Linux. Destination also Linux. Then we use that PEM file as it is without conversion. That part I'll be showing in our upcoming classes. Okay. Yesterday we converted PEM to password. How did we convert? AWS has given one option, correct? AWS has given one option. But today AWS is not giving any option to convert PEM to PPK. So to convert PEM to PPK format, we use one tool, external tool. That tool name is PuttyGen. That tool name is PuttyGen. So here, yesterday they were giving remote desktop connection application, and they were giving to convert PEM to password. AWS, they were giving both. Okay, but today they are not giving Putty, they are not giving PuttyGen. Okay, so we need to download and install these tools. One tool we use to convert PEM to PPK, and the tool in which we enter DNS and username that converted PPK, so that we can access our instance. Got it? So let's download and install these two tools. I don't have these tools in my laptop now. Let me show you how to download and install. Okay. Guys, I want you to respond. Are you understanding everything? Is it going good?
Yes.
Yes,
sir.
it's fine.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So let's download and install these two tools, Putty and PuttyGen. Simple, guys. Do I have these tools? No, I don't have these tools. Fine. Now what you do here, you type here Putty and PuttyGen. Okay, Putty and PuttyGen. Press enter. When you press enter, you can see the first website, chiark.greenend.org.uk. First, blindly go to that first website. Blindly, don't even look at that one. So click here, first website. Now, if you scroll down, here you can see putty.exe, and here you can see puttygen.exe. Okay. Now we need to download these two files. So what you do, you select 64-bit, the first one in both cases. Okay, just click on this one, the first one, so that these two tools will be downloaded. Just click here, let me click them. Click that. That's it. You can see putty.exe. And what is the other tool? You can see here, puttygen.exe. Click that. That's it. Over. Okay, that's 64-bit x86. Now, just go to that location wherever you have downloaded. You can see Putty and PuttyGen. Just, select that. Let me cut, let me paste in my desktop, so that I can access easily, right? Okay. There is nothing to install here, nothing to install. Just to open and use it. These are lightweight tools. Okay. Now what I do, first let me open PEM, first let me use PuttyGen. Let me open, then I will upload PEM file, whatever they have given. Then I'll convert into PPK. Okay, let's do it. So here, PuttyGen. Let me keep here these two so that you can see clearly. PuttyGen, right? Open PuttyGen. And here itself you can see the symbol. You can see lock symbol, key symbol. This we used to convert the key format. This we used to connect one machine to another one machine. Okay. So open PuttyGen. I have opened. Now, what I need to do, I need to load PEM key, existing PEM key that AWS has given. Then I need to convert into PPK. Correct? Fine. Here you can see generate option and load option. We are not going to generate anything, guys. Okay, we are not going to. That's a lightweight tool. Okay, Chanti, lightweight tool. Okay, not in GB. That's in some MBs only. Now we are not going to generate any key. We are going to load existing PEM file. We are going to convert into PPK. So here, click here, load. Okay, where is that PEM file? That is my downloads. Correct. So here you won't find that file sometimes. Why? Because here it is looking for ppk. What you do, you click on all files. Then you can see 28 Linux. These are PEM file, right? Open. That's it. I have uploaded PEM file. You can see this is a PEM file content. Whatever file, that we downloaded. Now what they're saying here in AWS, they're saying that, hey Sai, to use this one with putty, you need to use the save private key command. You can see save private key command to save it in putty's own format. They are saying that, Sai, you need to click on save private key command. Okay, click here. You can see save public and save private key. Which one we need to select? Save private key, because it is putty's private key. Okay, fine. See, I'm repeating. We are converting PEM to PPK. Remember that. Now here, click on save private key. Yes. Nobody asking, are you sure this key without a fast phrase to protect it? Let me explain, guys. Here, this is PEM key, having a lot of content. Where is it? Right now it is in my downloads folder. That I'm trying to convert into ppk. This also, when you convert, the content will be copied, format will be modified. Now what it is saying, Sai, are you sure you want to save this key without a fast phrase? That means you're asking that, Sai, if you want to have an extra layer of protection in the form of password, or you can call fast phrase, you can have it. So that no one can open that file if you have any extra layer of protection. But I don't want any extra layer of protection. That's why I'm going to remove. That means I don't want. So that's why we need to select yes. Here, are you sure you want to save this key without a fast phrase? Yes, I want to save this key without a fast phrase. So click here. Okay, now we're asking, okay, Sai, where do you want to save it? Save this file. I would like to save it where? In my desktop. Wherever you want, that's up to you. Okay, go to desktop and you give any name to that file. Any name. See, this is having some name, right? Something 28 linux.pem. So here, if you want to give, you can same name or you can change the name. That is up to you, because formats are different, right? Let me give same name, 28 Linux. I'm giving same name and click here, save. That's it. Over and close. What is this? You got this file? ppk, correct? Okay. So see, you got this ppk file, right? So successfully we converted PEM to ppk. That is how we do it. Okay, now we are ready with our ppk. Then what is the next step? Simple, guys. Open putty tool, in which you enter DNS name, username, and upload that converted ppk file. Okay, upload that converted ppk file. So let's open putty first. Open putty. Now, what I need to do? Just let me show you here. Enter DNS name, username first. So how to enter? See, I will go inside my first Linux machine. Okay, first one. You can see the first one. Select that instance and click on connect. Click on connect. When you click on connect, you can see here three options you are seeing. EC2 instance connect as session manager and SSH client. There are different ways. So today we are going to see SSH client. In upcoming classes, we will see other ways also. So click on SSH client. Okay, I selected SSH client. Then scroll down. Observe carefully here under example box. Under example box, you can see you forget about this part. sh-i some this one. You forget about this one. This is what your username. What is username? ec-user. At the rate, this is what your DNS name. Username at the rate DNS name. Okay. So username at the rate DNS name. Okay. So now Let's copy this one. Username at DNS name. Both guys, I'm copying in one go. Both. Just copy that. Okay. And you open putty. Here you can see the host name or IP address box. Correct. So just paste that one here. That means in one go, I have entered username and DNS name both in one go. Okay. Fine. Username and DNS name. Then we need to upload the PPK file. Correct. We need to upload PPK file. So let's upload PPK file. If you want to upload, simple. You need to click on plus symbol. You need to click on this plus symbol. Click on plus. Okay. That SH is right. Just click. If you click on plus, that will be expanded. Then here you can see AUTH authentication we call. Okay. AUTH. Okay. So just click on top of AUTH, not on plus, on top of AUTH. Click on authentication. So here you click on browse. Here we need to browse for which file, that converted PPK file. So here browse. In desktop you can see 28annex.ppk. Select that, open. Okay, see here 28annex.ppk. No, better let me. Yeah, now you can see clear. Now click on open. That's it. Open. It is asking for some security certificates. Same like yesterday. Just click here accept. That's it. Where are you now? You are inside Linux instance. You are inside Linux instance. As I said, see here. As I said, here you won't get any graphical thing. Linux is all about command line. Correct or not? Okay, it's all about command line. You won't get any graphical thing. That's how you can see only command line. Okay, that is how it is going to work. Okay, so this is how we access our Linux instances. You can see here Amazon Linux 2, EC2. This is what EC2. That is so. Got it? Now what we do? Let's try to access second instance also. Second Linux instance also. Simple guys, observe carefully here. See, now what is happening here? The way we accessed this one yesterday, in the same manner, we're accessing this one. See, both instances having the same PEM file. That PEM file already we converted to PPK, correct? That means that same PPK file works for second instance also. Second instance also. You need not to convert again and again. That is very, very important. Okay. So let's do it now. Let's do it. Okay. So what we do now, let's try to access second Linux instance also. Correct. So how to do that? See, for that, I need one more putty tool. Correct. For that, I need one more putty tool. So how to get another putty tool? Very, very simple, guys. Here you can see in this putty on top of white color screen, right click, you can see new session, right? If you click on new session, you'll get a new putty tool. Okay, new putty. Now here you try to enter second instance credentials now, because we are going to access second instance, right? Select second instance and click on connect. Click on connect. Fine. Here you can see here under example box, what is this? Username at the DNS name. You might be having notes. Both are having same usernames. Might be, guys. Usernames might be same, but both are having different DNS names. You can verify. Okay, first instance is having different DNS name. These are different. You can find change in the number. Okay, username remains same. Okay, that everything we can change. That part I'll be explaining later on. Don't worry. So now copy username at the DNS name. Copied. Okay. Now paste here in putty. Here. In one go, I have entered username and DNS name. Username is same, and the PPK file also same. Because both are having same PEM key. Already we converted to PPK. That is same. Only DNS name is different. That's fine. So here, now same. Click on SH. That plus symbol. Expand that. Then click on top of authentication, AUTH. Then here browse for that same PPK file. You can see in my desktop, 28linux.ppk. Select that and open. If you want to change the color, okay, what you can do, simply you go to colors here, click here both. Both means font color, okay, and background screen color will be changed. Use system colors. That means the colors will be flipped, like white and black, something. Now click on open. It is asking for security certificate, just click on accept. That's it. This is my Linux instance too. Let me keep these two side by side. Yeah. See, left one is Linux instance 1, right side is Linux instance 2. You can see EC2 Linux. Okay. These two are two different instances having different DNS names. Okay, having different passwords. Having different DNS names, having different IP addresses, having different IDs. Only similarity is both are having similar kind of configuration. Like it is having 1 GB of RAM. It is also having 1 GB of RAM. It is having 1 CPU core. It is also having 1 CPU core. It is having 8 GB of hard disk. It is also having 8 GB of hard disk. Except apart from that, these are two different machines. You can see different names: 21, 2, 24, 22, 23, 89, like that. That is how we access Linux instance by using putty and puttygen tools. Got it? Okay. See, if you want to access Linux, there are two more ways are there. There are two more ways are there. What are those ways? Those ways are one is a mobile extreme is it. Today we are using putty puttygen. Another ways are mobile extreme is one more tool that we can use, and browser based connect. Mobile extreme and browser based connect. Those also we can follow. Those also I will explain in our upcoming class. I will explain all ways. Okay, whatever possible ways are there, all those things I am going to explain, but in our upcoming classes. Okay, so that is how we launch Linux instance, we access. Here again I am saying you need not to worry about Linux. You need not to learn Linux. Your job is launch instance, you give access to others. How to give access, I am going to explain clearly. Okay, fine. Now, okay, once you finish your work, what do you do? Click here, close. If you click on close, that will be closed. If you click on close here, that will be closed. Closing those terminals, it doesn't mean that you stopped your instances. No, see here, your instances are running, just you powered off that monitor only. Your CPUs are running here. Okay, so that's why once you finish your work, same like yesterday, you select instances, either you stop or terminate. You know that if you stop, you can start it again. If you terminate, you can't start them again. Now let me explain one thing, free tier eligibility. One instance you can run continuously for 750 hours per month. 750 hours. Okay. So if you are running two instances, that will be divided 750 by 2. Okay, I'm running 2. Suppose you are running 10 instances. 750 by 10. That means 75 hours per month. You can run any number of instances. Okay, but overall count should not cross 750 hours. That is very, very huge. So that's why you don't worry about this part. That is one thing. Okay, this is one thing. Second thing, coming to hard disk. Hard disk is something different, guys. See, observe carefully. They are giving only 8 GB of hard disk. No, sorry. See, free tier is 30 GB. You can use for 1 year, you can use 30 GB for 1 year. You won't get any bill. 1 year means, observe carefully. Here, we selected 2 instances. Here, each instance took 8 GB. This one 8, this one 8. So 8 plus 8, that is 60. So out of 30 GB free, you are using only 16 GB only. If you want, you can have extra 14 GB. You won't get any bill. Okay, remember that. For example, free tier is 30 GB. You are launching 4 Linux instances. So each instance will take 8 GB. 8, 8, 8, 8. hard disk? 4 8s, 32. That means you are going out of free tier for 2 GB, you'll get bill. Okay. So overall hard disk should not go 30 GB. Okay. Maximum 30 GB only you can use. Just remember that. Okay. So that's why, I mean, that too, this will be counted when they are in running state. Either you stop or terminate, those won't get counted. Here, I need to explain many more things that I'll be adding those things in our upcoming classes one by one. So here, you don't worry about this billing and all at all at this stage. Okay, we have extended free tier reset, that also I'm going to explain. So you don't worry about billing, but you follow my suggestions. I mean, request, that is, once you finish your work, you select your instances, go to instance state, either you stop or terminate. Either you stop or terminate. Today, you don't launch more than 2 instances. Today, you can practice, but practice only 2. You don't launch more than 2. Don't keep more than 2 in one go. If you want to launch again, you terminate them. You launch again 2. Okay. Oh, you can have 1 more, 3 also, no problem. But don't go with the 4th one. That is very, very important. Okay. Fine. Now, okay. Fine. So today also you'll get recorded video, and theory you won't get, guys. Theory already I have shared yesterday, because EC2 theory remains same for Windows or Linux. But today you'll get lab session, lab practical steps. Okay, so you'll get one video, one PDF document. Okay, so that you can practice this Linux instance, right? Okay, first what I'll do, I'll clarify all your doubts. Then I will terminate these instances. Okay, so again I'm saying don't keep more than 3 in one go. Okay, so just as of now, just you launch it to practice it and terminate. Okay, fine, guys, that's it for today. And those who don't have any doubts, you can leave the session. Those who are having doubts, please stay back. Okay, now I'll clarify all your doubts. At the end, I'll terminate these instances.
Yes, Sai.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Sai, like if I want to launch 10 instances at a time, so for the 10 instances, we need to give the name manually for the 10.
Yes, you have to give name. Let me mute. Yes, I understood your doubt. If you launch 10 instances, you have to give manually name separately. Okay, but that is one-time effort, right? That is one-time effort. That's not a day-to-day activity. Generally, when we launch, immediately we change the name. Okay, so we have to give manually only. Got it?
Sai, in case
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, sir.
hundreds of hello.
Yeah, please go ahead.
If in case hundreds of instances, it's difficult to change one by one. Is there an option for at a time changing the names?
See, yes, there are few ways are there. Those will be through command line. We can change. When I talk about command line, I will tell you that time. Yes, we have ways are there. But that we won't get that kind of scenario. Today we are changing 100 instances names. Tomorrow again 100. No, that is not. That won't happen in real time. In real time, today if you launch 1 or 2 servers, we give the name immediately, then and there. Okay. So that is only one time. We don't change the names generally.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is not actually usual activity. Okay.
Okay. And here showing a status check 2x2 check password. What is that?
See, this I'm going to cover in upcoming classes. The status check is all about health check.
Yeah.
That means whether instance is healthy or not.
Okay.
So to understand that, you must know few more things. Okay, Okay, health check actually that comes under monitoring part.
And
okay,
when we create an instance, there is a type, right? T2 micro.
T2 micro and all, yeah.
Mostly real time. What are the we can use that?
See, we can choose any type of instance type, but that requirement will be given by our manager to us. Okay. So manager
but real
will
time
give that.
scenario, is there any specific, mostly 10 or 15? Is there any?
I'll tell you on what basis we choose. Generally, clients, assume that clients, earlier they were using physical infrastructure. Now they want to use AWS. Okay. So we talk to clients. Okay. Actually, our manager will talk to them. So client will say that, okay, Sai, physical, earlier they were using physical. That time we asked them, okay, in physical, what kind of configuration that you used to take? He used to say something right earlier, those many CPU core, those much RAM, and all right. So we take similar kind of configuration here. Got it? That is one thing.
Yesterday you told that
that is one thing. Second thing, one thing. Second thing is, later on, even though if we change any requirement, we have auto scaling is there to take care of that. Okay, automatically scale up, scale down, everything will be done automatically. So we don't need to worry about the configuration what we are taking. Got it? So auto scaling we'll understand in our upcoming classes.
Yes, in real-time scenario, right? So you said how many maximum limitations will be there for creating an instance? Is there any maximum number?
No, please, can you please come again?
Yeah, so regarding the instance you said, right? So today we created 2. In real-time thing, how many will be the maximum limitations? Is there any maximum number or it's like infinite?
No, there is no limit. I mean, there are soft limits out there. Soft limit means it's not you have 1 billion instances. That is not possible, right? We call them as soft limits. Okay, I'll give the list of those limits. Why are we calling as soft limits? Because suppose you have a soft limit of 100. You can launch 100. If you want more, you need to raise a request to AWS. By considering your request, they will increase your limit. Those we call soft limits. Later, I'll give the list of all limitations. Okay.
Okay. So, and then one more question here. So, you said, right, we launched 2 instances and 2 instances will be having the same configurations, but in real time, there might be a different set of configurations, right?
Correct.
So, is there any option?
Yes, we can change. We can change. That also I'm going to explain here. When you click that one, you'll get options here. You can change the, let me show you. Go to actions here, instance settings. You can see change instance type. You can see right now this is disabled. Why? Because we need to do few more modifications. Instance type means T2 micro, T2 small, CPU and RAM. Correct or not?
Okay.
We can change everything. CPU, RAM, hard disk, everything. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Sai,
yes, please.
You said we are different regions, right? Mumbai, London. We can create a Mumbai region. We did not see that in London side, right?
Okay, we can't see, right?
So in that type, is there any option to migrate data?
Yes, we can do it. For that, we use these options. You can see volumes, snapshots, AMIs. Yes, we can migrate. That also, I'm going to show you.
Yeah. Okay.
So, sorry, this is Srinivas Reddy.
Yes, Srinivas.
My laptop is 32 bits, sir. Putian, you are selecting 64 bit only. But my case, I have to select 32 bit.
You select 32. If your laptop is 32, you select 32. Okay.
If I select 64, it won't work.
You try, but compatibility is right. So better you choose 32 only. Okay.
So this is local machine. My local machine is.
Yes, your laptop is 32 bit, right? You choose 32 bit.
Okay.
Okay. Because you are using put in your laptop only, right?
Okay.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, yesterday you told that you can add volumes of 100 GB and 50 GB like that, okay?
Yes, we can.
But where can we check that, whether they are attached or not?
Okay, I can understand. Okay, the most of question you are asking, right? Those are my upcoming classes, but since you asked, let me explain. See here, no problem. Here you can see storage. See, I have selected Linux instance 2. Here you can see storage.
Yeah, storage.
When you click on storage, if you scroll down, you can see. Right?
Yeah. Attached.
So like that, the more you attach, all those list you can see here. Got it?
Okay.
That is so. And one more place is there. You can see volumes here.
Yeah.
There also you can see that also I'll be showing that one.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Yeah. For example, in some regions we have deleted the key pair, right?
Okay.
Due to some regions we have deleted the key pair. Then how can we revoke that key pair from the
key pair revoking also for that separate class is there. See, in a normal way, directly, generally we can't revoke that. We can't see here. Let me show you. Let me launch one more here. You can directly click here, launch. Okay. If you click on launch here, let me select all default things. Select next. Give any name, something called test. Next, review and launch. Okay, here, let me create a new key pair. Observe carefully here. Here, read this one carefully. You have to download the private file. That's what PEM file before you can continue. That's fine. Already we downloaded PEM key. Store it in a secure and accessible location, because you will not be able to download the file again after it's created. You will not be able to download this one again it is created. That means if you lose this one, you cannot get it back in a direct way, but there are indirect ways are there. So those I'm going to explain in our upcoming class. Separate class is there for that. Okay. But as of now, don't delete that one. Got it?
Okay. Yeah. Got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yes, please.
when we these are instances still running.
One second.
To stop,
Oh, yeah. Please, can you please come again? Because I'm getting a lot of background noise. Please come again.
we are showing that here running 2 instance, right?
Okay.
So we forget to stop that instance.
Okay.
We can get that bills any billing.
No. As of now, I mean, you won't get any bill because 750 hours are there, that too for 1 month. So you won't get any bill. Later on, we have a separate session on billing section. How to monitor this billing, how to get email alerts and all. Okay. So how to verify what is a free trial eligibility limitation and all. We have separate classes here. So that's why I'm not going much more deeper inside that billing part. So that's why what I'm saying here, after finishing your work, you select and you either stop or terminate. Okay.
Okay. And yesterday I installed, created a new instance. So I launched that clearly, just Windows server.
You lost?
I just created, launched successfully instance.
Okay, fine.
After that, I installed that server.
Okay.
A Windows server.
Okay.
I just come back to that instance and stop the services once.
Okay. Okay.
And reinstall that server.
Okay.
Just try to reinstall that server.
You started server again.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the time, I showing that blank screen, total complete blank screen. First time I clearly I show that all the options, server clearly. But when I back to that stop and again I start that server, showing blank screen.
Do one thing. That's what just share that pic in this WhatsApp group once. Okay.
Okay.
So for these kind of issues only, we have created WhatsApp group.
Okay.
What's your name? Rajesh, right? Okay.
Yes.
Share that pic. I'll look into that.
Okay.
Hi, Sai. We can launch the Windows instance 2 or more.
Any number. There is no limit. But again, Windows is saying 30 GB only directly.
Yeah, that's
so at this stage, don't launch more than 1 Windows instance. Don't launch more than 3 Linux instances. Okay. At a time, either of the one. Yeah.
Say, volumes are nothing but hard disks.
Which one?
Volumes.
Volume means hard disk. That's it. Simple.
Okay.
Hard disk. C drive, D drive. These we call volumes.
So you said same machine launching, same .pem file. Same. If I am having the like Windows operating system. So if I launch the same Windows server, so we can use the same PEM file, right?
Yes, correct.
So yesterday we changed that PEM file to password.
See, observe carefully. Till here, yesterday for Windows also, we got PEM only, correct? PEM only.
Yeah.
So what we do, instead of creating new key pairs, we can keep only one key pair that you can use for any number of instances. Could be Windows or could be Linux. Here, while launching, at the end, you might have observed one option, that is, select a new, create a new key pair or select an existing key pair, correct?
Yes.
So what we do in our upcoming classes, we are going to select existing key pair. Okay, we use one PEM file to launch all instances. So if you want to access Windows, you convert that one into passwords here. If you want to access Linux, that PEM you convert into PPK. So that don't worry. At this time, you need not worry. Slowly we'll understand because we are too early to discuss that one. Okay.
Okay, and one more thing. While giving the name to instance, once that console, I just want to see that console.
Let me show you 1 second. Yeah.
So when startingly we created this this instances, 2 instances, we gave only one name, my
Yeah.
Linux. So if I want to have around 15 instances, at that time also we give my Linux only, and 15 instances names will be changing here manually. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, but one more thing we can do. While launching, you don't even need to give the name. You don't need to give the name. Okay, later on you come here, then here freshly you can give the name. That also I'm going to show you.
15 instances please separate the name and the time.
But that's only one time effort, right? How much time it takes? Correct or not? That is not you. That is not a day-to-day activity, right? Every day you are going, you are changing the names. When you launch instance, you give name only once. Okay, so that is not a big issue. There is no much wastage of time. Understood?
Okay.
So that is not even a problem.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hi,
Sai.
Sai.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Instance ID has any specification, or is it just to identify the server?
It is just a unique identity from AWS side, actually. Okay. Got it?
Okay. Like, yes, got it. Like, is the IP address not generated before we create this instance? Only post creation?
After launching instance, only IP address will be generated. That IP address, I'm going to explain. That is also in upcoming classes. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Sai. Regarding questions, kind of real-time scenario. So here we just launching an instance, right?
Here,
so
coming to real time, we launch instance, we give access to other team members, like Linux admins, DevOps engineers, and all. No, they deal with Linux every day. Okay, so that time they raise a request to you. You launch instances as per their required configuration. You provide access to them. So here, that is what we do in a day-to-day activities. Okay.
Okay, and there will be some requirement software, right? So we will be pushing those software inside the images.
So these Linux instances inside those, they will take care of that. DevOps engineers, Linux admins, because they are familiar with Linux. Our job is just to provide access. Okay, they will go inside those instances. They will work on it as per their requirement. Whatever software they want to install, they will install.
Yeah, so we will be having a separate infrastructure team, and they will be taking care of it. So the AWS guy will be creating only the instance and then providing access to them.
Correct. If you observe carefully here, guys, here is there any of my DevOps student in this class?
Yes, sir.
Right. Some DevOps students are there. So what we do in this Linux instance, we install some tools, Git, Ansible, correct or not?
Right.
So like that. So being AWS guy, your job is just to launch and you need to provide access to others. So they will take care of that. Whoever knows Linux, whoever wants Linux. Okay. So what you need to install, that is not your job actually. They will take care of that. Okay. Developers, they install their own required softwares. Testers, they install their own required softwares. So they will take care of that. Okay. So I hope you understood everyone, right? Any more doubts from anyone?
Sai, can we use same? Hello.
Can we use? Go ahead, please.
Can we use same keypad to other regions install?
Yeah. Wait. That is also future upcoming classes question. Don't worry, because for that we have separate classes are there. If I put all those things here, it creates confusion. So my request is, guys, whatever doubts most of you are asking, right? Those are there in my upcoming classes. So better you confine your doubts to here only, this section only. Okay. There I will show you practically. There I will explain so that you'll understand easily instead of giving one line answer here. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Hi, Sai.
Yes, please.
I created a AWS account on Monday. When I tried to launch the services, it shows me an error that it would take another 24 hours. It's been like 48 hours by now.
Okay. Or do one thing. You just take a pic and share that one to me. Directly you send that one to me. Okay.
Yeah, I just sent you yesterday.
Yesterday you sent?
Yeah.
One second.
My name is Eben.
Let me look into that.
Yeah.
What's your number ending with?
405.
405. I don't see any message. Did you send in the group or?
No, not in the group. I just joined.
Achha, you sent to admin team, right? Admin team?
Admin.
Achha. Okay, no problem. Today, see, in that group, I am also there in this WhatsApp group.
Okay.
My number will be there. Today, I'll send that welcome message so that you can save my number. You send that one to me. Okay. So today I'll look into that one. I'll respond to your question. Got it?
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay. Any more doubts from anyone? You understood today's class, everyone, clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Simple. Don't worry about these guys. We keep on launching these instances. Okay. So even if you have any doubts, those will be clarified in our upcoming classes. So you need not worry, because this is one of our day-to-day tasks. We launch many more instances. Okay. So there are many topics. Slowly I'll introduce one by one. Okay. Fine. So once I finish my work, what I do, I select all, instance state, terminate, and terminate. So that these will be terminated and I can't start them again. Okay. Okay. So before we wind up our class, any more doubts from anyone?
Hi, Sai. This is
Yes,
Nano.
please. Yes, please.
Here we have name my Linux 1, my Linux 2, right?
Right.
So this we used only for practice purpose, right? For if we do in real time, so we can modify. Yeah.
Yeah, we can change here whenever you want. In my companies, we, I'll tell you what names we are giving. Animal names we give. Okay, that's a company rule. Cheetah, leopard, panther. That depends on company to company. Okay, so that is also.
So if we change here, it will automatically change in other applications.
Here, yes, we can change here happily. Got it? These are only place where you can change.
And one more thing, I just wanted to see that application that you saved on.
Which one? Which application?
On desktop, do you saved PK folder, right?
You can see, yeah, putty and puttygen.
Yeah, this third one I want to.
This is PPK file. We converted PEM to PPK.
Yeah.
That is this file, PPK file.
It will not. Okay.
It is a file having that content. Okay.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yes, please.
Sir, just please correct me. Okay. For changing the format of PEM file to PPK, we are using puttygen. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
But how to launch the virtual machine of Linux? We are using putty. Okay.
We are using putty to connect to that machine.
To that machine.
Yes. See, if you see this diagram, you'll understand. We are using puttygen. Let me use red color. Focus on the red color. Guys, be in mute. I'm getting a lot of background. See, we use puttygen to convert PEM to PPK. We use putty to connect from my laptop to these Linux instance. Understood? Got it? Yeah, Rahul. I think, sorry. I accidentally.
Yes, sir. Right? Yes.
Fine, guys.
Okay. Sai, one more doubt.
Yes, please.
In projects, we will launch one instant, and up to what time or project finish, we will use the same instance, or
that depends upon the requirement, project requirement. Sometimes we launch in new instances. Sometimes we keep existing instance running continuously. Okay, that I'll tell you in the upcoming classes. We are going to discuss web server. So web servers are servers where we keep running always, because my customer, they access website, right? So we won't stop them. Got it? Web server, database house, all those things I'm going to explain. There you will get a better clarity. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And most of your doubts will be clarified when I come to that auto scaling stage. Okay. By the time your doubts will be clarified. Okay. Yeah, fine. Okay, guys. That's it for today. If you are not in the group, please contact admin team so that you'll be part of the group. In the group, I am there. Admin is there. Okay, fine. And you'll get this recorded video along with one PDF document, lab session document. Okay. Thank you all, guys. See you in tomorrow's class. Thank you all. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you, Sai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.